Good morning, son. We are on family vacation over Labor Day weekend. You are taking your morning nap. Grandma and Grandpa are down at the beach. Your cousin just woke up, and Mommy's hanging back in the condo while you sleep. I have some pearls. I have some insights surrounding vacation, especially family vacation, that I would like to share with you. So, the first thing that I want to bring to the forefront of your mind is I want you to remember that there's a difference between having quality time and quantity time. So, a lot of the time we get focused maybe on how long the vacation is or how much time we're sharing together, but really, in my opinion, the most meaningful thing about vacation is the quality of the time that you have. And of course, quantity is great too. Of course, it's so great that we get to spend day in, day out, morning, afternoon, night, all the in-between moments together. That's what makes it so special, because we don't have these other things going on in life. But just like we need to be intentional and mindful in our everyday moments at home, we still need to be mindful and intentional on vacation. So what that means is just keeping it in the forefront of our mind that we are all here to be together, to spend time together, to make memories, and just enjoy each other, get to know each other better, and just have fun moments, and of course relax, rejuvenate, and get away from our daily routine. It's about making sure that each moment that we have together is quality. What's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about? Oh, there's also lots of different kinds of personalities. There's just different ways that we all vacation. There's the planners, and there's the wingers, there's the go with the flowers, and there's the schedulers, and there's a little bit of in between. Mommy personally likes to plan things, not hour by hour, again, not minute by minute, not telling us what to do every single moment of the day, but I do like to get a general list of the things that we want to do on vacation, because I want to make sure that we get to do it. So I've learned that when we don't make that list, those things don't happen, because we go into vacation feeling like we have all of this time. But especially if you're taking a family vacation, there's lots of things to think about. For instance, with you, we want to stick to a good sleep routine as best as we can. And so that means we wake up when you get up. We're not going to wake you up early to get anything done. And we're also planning in between your morning nap and your afternoon nap. So if we want to do something, we need to make sure that we're waking up and we know what we're going to do that day, so we can get up, get ready, get going, so that you, Mr. Man, can get your nap in and you're not too crabby. That doesn't mean we're going to stick to your exact nap time. I mean, part of vacation, we sort of know that we're not going to be right on the ball with your sleep. It's just kind of how it is, but we're going to do our best to make sure that you're still a healthy boy, getting the sleep you need to grow up and be strong and the best boy that you can be, and that means you need your sleep. So that means our vacations are all around your nap times. So we need to know what we're doing that day. With that being said, in planning, it's important to set a budget. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to think about money. For some reason, sometimes people view looking at our finances as being stressful, but it's actually not. It's actually very liberating when we know how much we can spend every day. So as our days go on and we look at our expenses and we look at kind of the range that we're okay with being in for the trip, it helps us know what we can spend, so that way when spontaneous things happen, we don't have that stressful moment of uh-oh, how much does that cost, and uh-oh, well, maybe we couldn't do that. And you'll learn sometimes with vacation, we don't stay in the happiest of moods every single moment of the day, and this is just one less thing to add to any kind of stressors or any kind of things that might make us don't know, stressed. So, for instance, yesterday we decided that we wanted to take you boys to the zoo. So we went, and actually, it wasn't a good situation. It wasn't a good zoo, and we decided not to go. But that meant, what do? It's also COVID time right now. So not everybody is vacationing as much as they have in the past, and lots of small businesses are closed, and people aren't really touring around like they were in the past, and so our options are limited. But luckily we seized the day. We were already up in the morning to take you to the zoo, and so we found a nearby shopping center, and we just decided to go there and see what they had to offer. And lots of businesses, as I said, were closed, but hey, guess what? We know our budget, so we know what we can spend here, and we can make the most of our day, and it can be fun, and we were able to make the most of it because we kind of had an idea of what we could do. Same thing, we had some other plans that have changed on vacation. Not everything goes according to plan, but whenever you do plan, it helps you make the most of your time. So for instance, your grandpa got sick one night, and it kind of changed what we all had been planning on doing for dinner. But luckily, we planned when we arrived in the beginning of the week. We decided we were going to get all of the groceries for the whole entire week, because that way we could also budget, because then we know how much we spent on groceries, and then we know how much we can spend on everything else. And so we already had everything we need for the week. We knew all the meals we were going to be cooking. We know all the nights we're going to go out to eat. And so it was no big deal. It didn't ruin our dinner plans. We already had a meal that could be cooked and prepared in the condo, and it was seamless. It was not an issue. We had a great night, and luckily that was because we prepared. So just something to think about. Preparing gives you freedom. Budgeting gives you freedom in your finances. You can make the most of your time. The other important vacation tip, and really just life tip, and again, the budgeting tip is a life tip too. Budget in life, it gives you freedom. Be focused on what you want to do in your day. Wake up in the morning with intention. Know what you need to get done, and then some things that aren't priority, that's okay if those things don't happen, but the things that are priority and need to happen, if you wake up and you have that in the forefront of your mind, you'll help be able to make sure that that important thing that needs to get done gets done, or that thing that you wanted to do, even if it's not really a task to do, even if it's just, hey, today I need to make sure to have that conversation with that person that was really important, or I need to make sure that I go give that person a hug today. You woke up and thought about that, and now your day is going to be more meaningful, and those short moments that you have with people all throughout the day just mean so much more. So these are vacation tips, but they're also life tips. The other life tip that I want you to, be aware of is just, it is so special to document your journey and document your life. And that means taking pictures or writing things down or taking notes. So take a moment to make a point to take that picture. The other night we were all out to dinner, we were all looking nice, and we all went out for oysters, and it was hot and humid, and just so you know, your family doesn't do so well in the heat, and especially when we're really hungry. And we were all having a fun time. We were all enjoying each other and just having a good night, trying new things, but it was definitely not an ideal atmosphere for the whole family, and especially with having you little boys, it's hard on you guys too to be out in those elements. And so everyone was feeling like they just wanted to get back and get home, but Mama said, we're taking a picture. This is one of the fun things that we got to do tonight, and I don't want to forget, and everyone looks great. Let's just take a picture. And you know what? It ended up being one of our best family photos we've ever taken. And it's just gonna help us remember that night. And you know, in life is short. Our days go by fast, and one day you look back and see all of the things that passed that are easy to forget. But one of the most fun things to do in life is to reminisce and cherish those memories, and you know, share them with each other and talk about, oh yeah, remember that time, and oh, remember that time having oysters and it was so hot and miserable, and you know, kind of just laughing at the whole situation. And maybe Auntie Laura was being silly with the oysters, and maybe Grandpa might have spilled a drink here or there, and it was just fun. But those things help us remember, and those are things that help deepen our bond with people that we love when we talk about all those fun times, and even just the times that maybe weren't fun at the time. But anyway, son, those are my vacation pearls. I guess, like I was saying, vacation pearls being making sure to have quality time with the time that you have. It's not all about the quantity, although that is a big perk of vacation, is the quantity of time. But remember, that's a life pearl too, having quality time with the time that you have, which means you have to be intentional, which means you have to be prepared, which means that you have to wake up thinking about what you want to do for the day so that you can make sure to keep your priorities straight and get the most out of your life. Live the fullest life, have the fullest vacation, make it all full, and set a budget in life. Be aware of your finances. It gives you freedom. It's not restricting. It gives you options, helps give you options with what you want to do, give you the power to do the things you want to do. Do that on vacation, do that in life, and document everything. Take those pictures and cherish the time, reminiscing, looking at those pictures with the people you love and care about. But anyways, you're about to wake up from your nap, and I can't wait to see you. We've been having so much fun on vacation, having so much fun on the beach, in the sand, in the water, and all the sightseeing, all the car rides. But honestly, most importantly, all the in-between moments, all of the fun things that happen in the kitchen when we're making meals, all the fun times that you're playing with your cousin, all of the laughs, all of the things you smile at, all of the new things that you're learning that I get to see right before my eyes. I don't normally get to see. And all the jammy times before bedtime, saying goodnight to everybody. That's my favorite. My favorite is all of these in-between moments. Anyway, son, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. You took your time to listen to it, and I love you. Mwah.